Now in today's video, we're taking a look at OneOdio Studio Max 1. And this is a headphone solution that is really designed for the audio enthusiast that loves to create music. So if you play music, you're a DJ, and you're looking for something that has low latency, this is going to be it. If you like playing music, guitar, keyboard, or do looping, have an amp, and would like to be able to have a lossless audio experience, from a speed perspective with no drops, then this is going to be a solution that you'll want to check out. It comes with a lot of accessories it's going to allow you to plug it directly in a lot of musical instruments or accessories associated with music. So let's go ahead and check it out and see why you'd want to consider something like this. Now, depending on the product you choose, there's a Max 1 and there's an M1. We actually have the Max 1. You're going to get 120 hours of usage or 60 hours of usage, what I think is pretty incredible. Now, this is going to be compatible not just with, I would say, music equipment, but also with devices, given the fact that it's Bluetooth and also it has a physical cable. So you're going to be able to use this with a PC, with an iPhone, an iPad, Android smartphone, pretty much anything that has Bluetooth or has a physical connection. This also, given the support for LDAC, is going to be a high-res audio solution. And as you can see right here, you're going to see this little box right here gives you, again, lossless or low latency type experience when it comes to audio as you're listening to music. Now, in the back here, we'll see all of the details about the actual product and some of the features that I wanted to highlight. Now, the Studio Max 1 has great features, and some of the things that I would just highlight is, first of all, it does have great drivers. It's super lightweight, so you're talking about 50mm drivers, as well as accessories, all the accessories that you're going to need in order to be able to connect it to an amplifier, to a PC, to a mixing unit, to a looper. You'll see all the cables in a couple seconds with a nice little travel pouch. So you have everything that you need right here. They're also larger cans, so they're going to be able to cover your ears really well, and your ears are not going to stand out. Now, the headphones themselves are pretty flexible and they're large. You notice that you have your right and left indicator. They have great, I would say, support. They don't really vice when they're connected on your head, and you'll see this in a couple seconds. And you can see that they're super duper flexible when it comes to positioning. Now, from a connectivity perspective, there's a lot going on here. And I've never seen this in some headphones before. At first, I thought that these were basically, one was an audio jack and the other one was a microphone jack. But I just want to show you something. So you have two cables, right? So if you're working with a smaller adapter, right, standard audio adapter, you have this one right here and it connects here. And then if you're connecting to one that requires a larger one, you can connect here, right? And then you have the larger adapter. So pretty much what you have here is the ability to be able to connect to mixers, amplifiers, looping tables, mixers as well, I think I mentioned. And all you have to do is use the appropriate cable for that. Now, the cables themselves also, especially this one that comes right here, if you need to have a smaller side to it, you have it as well, right? So again, that's going to give you a lot of that flexibility. Now, on this side, what you have is, now this is the actual transmitter, and this is a Bluetooth transmitter that connects. Now, this is the transmitter that connects to the actual headphones, and basically what you have is USB-C here for charging, and then you have your audio. And this is where things get connected, right? So if I connect this like this, and I connect this to an amp, I'm good, or to a mixer or any other type solution. Now, this is the receiver for the unit, and this is what you would connect to, again, that audio device that you're looking to be able to capture or listen to as you're either singing, mixing, or looping. And you do have a USB-C here, and then you have this audio, this USB. Now, this is the actual receiver. Now, this is the actual transmitter that connects to your headphones. And basically what you have is USB-C, and you have an audio connector here that you'll be able to use to be able to connect this to a variety of devices. For example, you can connect this to your guitar. Like plug it into your electric guitar. You can connect this to a looper, a mixer, whatever you'd like that you would want to transmit the audio to your headphones. And this will connect, again, wirelessly to the headphones that you have right here. Now, remember, you do have, if you by chance don't have this size of adapter, all you got to do is loosen this, and then you could use the smaller version for your device if you're connecting to it. So, for example, if I have this connected to a laptop, desktop, phone, iPad, or PC, I could do that because they're not going to have this. This is really going to be working with more, I would say, professional audio equipment or any of the music type equipment that we're talking about. Now, the headphones themselves have a couple of controls, right? In addition to those dual options there, you do have the ability to power, volume, and switch actual mode. So you have simple buttons that you have right here, and then you have your USB-C. You do have your left and right indicators, right? So you know which side of the actual headphone should be facing. And when I put these on, you're going to see what they look like. They have great noise isolation. They're a little bit on the larger side, so you do have a lot of space here. They're a little bit wider. And again, it's just going to be based on the styles, what you're interested in having. Noise isolation is good, and you'll notice that it covers my ears completely, which I like as well. And the audio quality here is great. We're going to have an EBPMAN style audio test. You can hear it, but bass, mids, and highs are separated. Vocals are great. I love, and when we test audio, we look at starting with a vocal track that goes into a music track that then brings in like maybe multiple instruments at the same time. So you're going to be hearing that in our audio tests, and these performed really well. From a latency perspective, I could not hear or see any latency. Now, I don't have a guitar or have any musical instruments that I can connect this to, but I do have, and I used to be a DJ, so I did use it in some of my DJ equipment, and I didn't have any kind of latency issues with audio or anything that I was playing that I could hear through the speakers, as well as what was going on in the headphones. So it worked really well. The only thing it doesn't have that I noticed is doesn't have a boom mic. So just think about that depending on the use case. But if you're using this for music production in a studio or in your home studio, this is going to work well.
You look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different, still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments, doesn't mean I don't need you. I fell in love with bass.
So guys, that wraps up our review. See you in the next video.